So suppose you want to make your own examples. You go into the collection, one of the options, and let's open up this one. And inside the collection, as a collection scene, you'll always see modular examples, and modules. And you can just start with the modules. I'm just going to duplicate, for example, this one to make a core of it, core of spaceships. Zero this one out. Move it. Maybe in the process get some ideas on how the other examples were made. But I'm just going to do now something simple just to demonstrate. This thing looks like long. I'm going to take this one, maybe this one. Why do we have two? Because this one is a mirror of this one. Or no, it's actually combined. Sometimes you have two which are mirrored, not in this case. So let me take actually that one because it already has this one set up. And let me make it bigger. Let me try to rotate it. How about I rotate like this? And let me rotate it. As you can see, I'm just randomly testing, not pre-thinking anything, just going along. That's the beauty of this collection, that it's modular, but things do not have to snap into position. You just test them out. Usually it's better to have some objects rotated so that you can have some depth. I'm going to mirror this one like we done with the modify examples, and now the X is mirrored, but the rotation needs to be mirrored as well. So we have this one, but it feels flat. So let me move this part. And let me add some more things to it. And we already sort of have another example, maybe not the best one, but it's all right. It's something new. I'll change its color later on. Let me take another wing, put it here. Also give it some rotation, scale it down. And we can call it a day for now. So supposing this is a new example, I'm just going to make a new prefab out for it. I'm going to create a new example. Let's change its color because these are comps. So this is a compound prefab. So here it's blue, and I can make my own color as well. For now this will do, and I can just this way you have your own example. Now when from my experience, when people start wanting to make examples, one of the issues that they are too afraid to start bashing modules together. For them, they are too like perfectionists. They are too worried that what if I mess it up or something. Just try anything and you'll get some sort of result. Maybe you can refine it later on. And as I explained, you can also modify the modular examples. Also, you can maybe open up reference images for anything, for fighter jets or for spaceships from other sci-fi movies, and try to replicate them. Once you try once or twice, you get the hang of it. That's the best. It does require a bit of creativity, But even if you are a programmer or something, just don't worry, just try something. I actually have thought quite a lot about making an automatic tool for it, which I may do. But always what I'm struck with, that doing it manually is always better, because you can see how they intersect and you can make decisions. You look at the texture and you do it. For this example, I didn't do too much thought, because I just did it on the fly over here. But you get the idea. And one last thing, you also can combine different spaceships together. Let me show you the combined examples. So we have these combined from multiple from two spaceship sets. For example, this one uses the Hyper Falcon and the Light Fox combined with each other, and same for the other spaceships. And you can also open up the module scene, and you can have a survey of all of the modules used over here, and you can mix them. But of course, when you mix modules from different sets, you are using more textures and more materials and more meshes. So usually it's preferable if you stick to one set when making an example, one set, one material, to reduce draw calls.